Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I took a vacation for my birthday this year and I can't wait to show you guys all the exciting things I got up to. And it was so much fun leaving the cold weather here in Canada to the extremely warm weather in Cancun, Mexico. It was such a blast. I can't wait to show you guys. So in total, we stayed there about 7 to 8 days. We left on the 26th and came back on the 2nd of November. We stayed at this beautiful resort, which is the Royalton Riviera. I felt super safe. There were so many security guards around. There were 2 security posts even prior to getting to the actual resort. This was the first one. They check every single person coming in. And this is the second one as well, so you feel extremely safe here. The scenery was extremely beautiful. I had such a great time. The resort is all inclusive, so you have your room, of course, your flight included, and then you have food options, which were great as well. You don't have to think about getting food or anything like that. You have multiple restaurants. There were 11 pools, and you had a ton of bars, so and drinks are also included as well, which was great. So yeah, this is a one-stop shop for everything, and it's just simply beautiful. If you don't want to worry about your stay and you want everything to be taken care of, this is a great option. Now moving on to our room, we first start off with the bathroom. We have this huge bathroom mirror and this beautiful bathtub as well, which I believe I used like one time when we were there, but it's nice to have that as part of the options in the room. You have his and her sinks, and then we have the standing shower, which was extremely spacious. I was extremely surprised, but you have space to move around and enjoy a shower. It was pretty nice to have that in the room as well. And then moving on, we have the closet. You have 2 complimentary robes, a full-length mirror, as well as an extra pillow at the top, a safe for all your goodies and personal items. We come to the living room area with the huge couch. We had 2 TVs in the room. We just passed one, and then we have one in the bedroom as well. And then we have all the good stuff, which are a stocked mini fridge, and you could always ask them to top it up if you wanted something else or wanted some extra stuff if you run out during your stay there. And the most amazing part of our room is the swim out part, and I really took advantage of this the entire trip. It was so nice just having this right outside our room. Next up, we went exploring the actual resort. They had this huge Cancun sign that you could take pictures with, and that was right as you come into the resort. So that's on the first level, and right underneath you can see the huge pool down there where they had a bunch of parties. And then to the left of it, you have the check-in area where you would come in to, sign up to get your wristband for your room. And also to the right, where you see the people just talking in the corner, that's where you sign up for your COVID test or get registered for it. Here you book your tours that you wanted to have with the resort as well. And then this is one of the cool places. We're walking up to it, but I'll show you in a second. So you have some jewelry stores, some souvenir stores, all on this floor as well. So if I do mention, this is an all-inclusive resort, and this amazing dessert store or shop is part of the all-inclusive option. How cool is that? So you have desserts, you have ice cream, you have freshly baked pastries, and this is open, I believe, 24 hours. Well, for most of the day, you can go there and, you know, grab some snacks, especially if you have kids. It's amazing as well. So then coming down from the top floor, you have the restaurants, different restaurants. I'm going to be showing you guys all throughout the video. Well, right after this, the different restaurants that the resort had. So it was so relaxing and so picturesque. You have this, I don't know what this is. This structure, this beautiful structure that overlooks the ocean, which is a great location for your wedding ceremony as well. With the palm trees, it's just simply beautiful. And then you have this beautiful walkway which starts from the adults only part of the resort. And you have the beautiful hammocks, the bridge, this beautiful bridge that leads directly to the ocean. You have hammocks to the left and the right of this bridge as well, so you can sit there and just take pictures or just relax and take in the sea breeze as well. It's just so beautiful. The last part of the tour was to the actual beach, and it does have a bar on the beach as well, which is pretty cool. Drinks are also included in the all-inclusive part of the resort. You can also do activities like rent out a boat or a mini canoe and just explore. So next up is the food options, so the different restaurants that they had. The first one is the all-you-can-eat, which is I believe it was called Gourmet Marché. Come for me, I don't know how to pronounce it. But this is where you have the buffet. So I believe this was for breakfast on the first day. And guys, just a disclaimer, I am still getting used to vlogging. So they may not be the best angles, but you get the point. So I was just, you know, showing you guys what kind of variety they had for breakfast, different dishes. Well, I tried my best to. So we went around Halloween because my birthday is the day before Halloween. So that's why you see the pumpkins there. But yeah, it was really, really nice. They had different assortment in terms of their dishes. So you're not restricted. Even if you're vegan or, you know, had any allergies, you'd let them know right before you come into the restaurant. Just let them know of any allergies or you know, food preferences you have. They have different desserts, they have donuts. Like, it was just so many options to choose from. Like, you're not gonna be short of options for food wise anyways. So the next restaurant that we tried was the Hunter Steakhouse, and this gets booked so fast. All the restaurants, or most of the restaurants at the resorts, are on a first come first serve basis. So if you wanted to you know, try any of them, please make sure to go as early as possible, or just keep in mind you'll be waiting for a while. The food was extremely delicious. The steak was cooked perfectly, and we also had some beautiful dessert which was so tasty. The next one is the Agave. I believe that's how you pronounce it. That was the Mexican restaurant. This was also a 10 out of 10. The food was just amazing. My favorite was the shrimp. It was like breaded shrimp, so good with a bit of rice. And I asked for some jalapeno sauce, and you know, I like my food spicy. I literally got like 2 plates of that shrimp. It was so delicious. And then we also got dessert as well, which was also really good. Only restaurant that I had a bit of a problem with was the Caribbean. Unfortunately, we literally had to wait about 25 to 30 minutes just to get in. It wasn't packed or anything. We also had to wait like 30 to 45 minutes just to get our food, and the food was extremely salty. The food wasn't tasty at all. The only thing that was nice was the plantain wrapped in bacon. That was okay. Final place that we tried was the Italian restaurant, and let me tell you guys, this was one of my favorite spots. Their food was so good. We had pizza. We have the red sniper. It's fish, so delicious. And then I got it was a chicken sandwich, I believe, as well. So delicious. Literally, I could eat that all day and I'll not get tired of the food. It was so good. We also had dessert, which was amazing. Next up are the activities, and we started off with zip lining, and I am not the biggest fan of heights. So this was extremely nerve-wracking. You guys are going to be hearing me screaming in a second. Don't judge me, but I'm glad I did. It was such a fun experience, and I would definitely recommend you guys try it at least one time. Even if you're scared like me, trust me, if I could do it, you could do it too.
Look back, look back, look back.
Sit down. Sit down. All the way? Like a chair. There you go. Go ahead. You can come back. The ATV can bring you back.
Really?
Yes, yes. If you don't like it, the ATV can bring you back here. You tell them no more and you'll bring you back. Go.
I can't.
Mommy, you can. I got you. Sit down. I won't let you go. Sit down. I got you. Sit down. Sit down. Trust me. Trust me. I won't let you go. I promise.
You guys can tell how happy I was to be finally off that zip line. There are actually 8 zip lines in total. I did 3 and I said I was done. But yeah, unfortunately the camera did turn around and you couldn't get all the footage of the scenery and all of that good stuff, but I did get a picture taken, so here it is. So next up we had the ATVs, which was so much fun. I had such a great time. We drove around for about 25 to 30 minutes, which is pretty cool. I obviously didn't drive because after that zip line I was a bit shook. But yeah, I still had a good time. We went at a pretty good pace, so it was still fun. We went a bit fast at some points and then we had to slow down if it was a bit rocky, but it was still really nice. I had such a great time. Next up, we also went to this, I think it was called a cenote. Listen, you guys, don't come for me. But I think that's what it is. I didn't do it because I didn't bring my swimsuit, but this was this beautiful cave. You had bats all up in the ceiling, which was pretty cool as well, and you had the beautiful water and the lights. It was just so nice. And the cool thing about it was all 3 activities, we were able to book it with one company and it was all done at the same location. How great is that? If you guys need the name of the company, just let me know and I'll put it in the description box. Next up, we went on the catamaran, which is this big boat that takes like a bunch of people. And our boat, I believe, was called Lavcat. It was so cool. We had drinks all through. The only part is if you're gonna book this boat, don't sit at the very front. You're gonna get drenched with water. So yeah, but it was so beautiful. I had such a good time. The water was so nice. So part of the boat tour is also snorkeling. I decided not to because I can't swim, but really and truly you don't have to. You're gonna have your life jacket so you can just float, but I still decided not to. But you will be taken to this island. I believe it's called Isla Moreras. I'm trying, you guys, but it's so beautiful. So we were on the island for about 2 hours. You can literally rent a boat as well and have a good time with your girls. It was so much fun. You have about 2 hours on the actual island. You can go shopping, you can rent out go-karts, and that's what we did to explore the island. It was so beautiful. I took some great pictures. Like, the scenery was so beautiful. Like, you can literally stop, like, park your go-kart anywhere on the side of the road. Well, they have designated spots for that, so park safely. But yeah, you're good to go. You can take pictures, you can literally just stop and like have lunch. Like there are little spots along the way. Like it was such an amazing experience. Also renting out the go-karts, it's about $40 for an hour. And after we paid for the initial $40, we went back and booked it for another hour, but we got a discount because we knew some people there from the resort, so we paid about $25 for the second hour, which is so good. So keep that in mind too. The last activity we did was to go on some speedboats. This was super fun. I had such a great time here as well. This was done with another company. They picked us up from the resort, which was cool, and also took us back, which was amazing as well. And that was all included in the price. If you guys need the price and all of that stuff, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to share that with you. So the actual tour was about 45 to 55 minutes. We drove around on the water. We went through this mangrove, and it was just such a peaceful experience, just being on the water, just taking in the scenery. I had such a great time. It was such a great opportunity for me, especially with everything going on in the world right now, to be able to get this time to celebrate my birthday and take this time to reflect on everything going on around me and appreciate everything going on. I had such a blast, but as human beings, you get so occupied with everything else going on that you forget to take some time off to yourself and have a good time, or just take a break, and this was very much needed. So yeah, anyways, back to the activity. This activity in itself, like the speedboat, also came with snorkeling, but you guys know I don't know how to swim, so I decided not to as well, but it's also part of it. So in case you guys wanted to book, just let me know. I could probably leave the link in the description, or just tell you guys the name so you can do it as well. Now back to the actual resort. This was one of the many shows that happened when we were there. We didn't get the chance to see a lot of them because we had dinner pretty late. That's okay. We're able to make this one, and it was so much fun seeing all of the dancers. The show that they had planned for us, so entertaining as well. I think they start the show at 8 p.m. As well. So if you wanted to make one of the shows, or see one of the shows, just keep that in mind before you have your dinner. You can either do it before or after, so just keep that in mind. We also had an all-white party at the resort, so there are so many activities going on. You don't actually have to leave and go and do any activities. It's nice to do them, but you don't have to. There was always something happening, especially at nighttime. So yeah. Good morning. Views from Cancun. Today is my birthday. I just wanted to jump on here and show my face. Today is gonna be pretty eventful. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm really excited. I'm so happy. I'm in Cancun. I will be touching in with you guys throughout the day, but I did try to get as much footage as I could from the resort, the activities that we've done so far, and yeah. So I'll be taking you guys on the journey today with me to whatever it is that I'm doing, and yeah. Happy birthday to me. First up was breakfast and of course mimosas. Then we headed to the spa and got this really nice water therapy session, something I had never tried before, so it was a cool experience. And then I had this relaxing massage by Betty. If you guys go, please book with her. She is so amazing, and you know, just let her know I sent you. Afterwards, I just wanted to go and take a dip in the swimmer part of our room and just relax and just take in everything. It was just such an amazing experience. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how that this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say let's convey. Don't need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. And the last thing we did on my birthday was dinner, which we had at the Zen Teppanyaki restaurant, where the food was so amazing. The show was amazing as well. I had such a great time. I had I believe we had lobster on the side. It didn't come with the actual food, but you can get it on the side and you can charge it to your room as like an extra treat, which I got, of course, because it was my birthday. But I had such a great time. If you wanted to book the actual session where the chef is cooking in front of you, you do have to go at like 3 or 4 p.m. and just make that reservation, so you are good to go. Because if you decide to come at nighttime, chances are you probably wouldn't get that, so just keep that in mind. But apart from that, I absolutely enjoyed my birthday, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog as well. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them.